Ended up charging up the ratings, won off 76 at Wolverhampton last October. Here he is over hurdles of 87. People took the hint here last month and he went off 5-2, and even allowing for the fact that For Pleasure went bombing off miles in front and they never saw that horse, it was a pretty lacklustre effort.
It's one of those races where you've got the obvious one and then you've got all sorts of connections who half fancy their chances because they see it's not a very good race, and they're probably persevering with these horses because they've shown a bit more at home than they do on the race course, or they're just a little bit quirky, and it doesn't, you're not going to put anybody off one at a wild price here.
No. Well, third favourite is Carpool, top one. Now, she showed promise in novice races last summer. The handicaps in the winter all on soft ground, and that had the beneficial effect of her handicap mark coming sliding all the way down to 100. She travelled really well at Uttoxeter last month on her return, and I thought she didn't really get home over 2.5. I thought the drop back to 2 would be, I suspect 2.25 might be better, but you know, she's definitely one with a shout.
Again, I think pace for a week race is going to be plenty strong enough.
Probably. Go on then.
Well, I would imagine that Corton Materia is not going to be too far away. I can't think that Seabourn's going to be miles off the pace.
Shouldn't
I would think that Carpool will be up there reasonably handy.
Okay.
Musical Stardust I don't think will be too far away.
No, I mean, Musical Stardust is the solid one, isn't it? I mean, she normally runs her race. She comes in to this off the back of a perfectly decent first effort, and yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, the star is Seabourn, far side is Carpool, there in the noseband is Corton Materia. It looks as though those are the three that are going to get on with it.
In that case, you've summed this up absolutely magnificent,
I'm not sure I have.
Pace-wise anyway.
I'm
so
not sure
far, they've still got 2.5 minutes till they start, so there might be all sorts of fun and games before they actually kick off.
There is a colour change here, and it's an important one as well. Rock on Aussie, not as in your morning paper, but in the familiar Matt Shepherd colours, the green with the orange sash and orange sleeves.
Good, you're full of hope, aren't you?
Yeah, I hope he's a bit closer than that at the line.
It's not looking... Yeah, it's not really what you want to see unless you think they're going to go 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Riding away, going to ride a waiting race.
Good.
Like he did earlier on.
Yeah.
He's that confident now.
We didn't mention Jack Slight.
We didn't, and the reason we didn't mention the mare Jack Slight is because she went to post very quickly early.
Well, she was last on the flat a month ago, and her hurdling win came in the very, very capable hands of Justin Landy.
Okay. It won't be too much longer now. A minute and a half to post time. They've kept time really well here at Stratford this evening. No money for Hypnos here, 50-1. You won't get too many bigger priced Ollie Murphy runners this season.
No, I think he's probably got better chances in Division 2.
Yes.
And there might still be some improvement to come from Hypnos, but the market isn't suggesting it's going to happen tonight.
Mark Usher has a good chance in Division 2 with Dylan Seasong. His horse here is being backed, selling all the time.
Yes, I think a run of 52 defeats is just enough to put you off, isn't it? Horse does tend to hang when the crunch comes.
Okay, they are beginning to form some sort of a line. I don't know who that is jogging over on the chase course, but putting in some graft, that's for sure.
Yeah, of course, there's no sauna, is there? So they all have to go bounding around. I should miss the sight of Barry Geraghty doing 2 laps of the track at quite a pace.
I suppose he's going to miss it too.
No, but he didn't have to go round at a lick, and it was always 2 laps as well.
I did full tracksuit, at least one.
Oh, definitely. Unless, of course, it was freezing cold.
Good, right. Rock on Aussie is not with the others at the moment. 50-1, drifting all the time. Seabourn's the 13-8 favourite. Here's Alan.
Runner's about to turn into the back straight now, yet to raise the flags. I think they're about to come under orders very shortly, though. So flags now up. Stand by for the start, race number 5. That's it, they're off. Racing away for the Racing TV Profits return to racing handicap hurdle. Division 1 of this race over the 2.5 miles a furlong journey. And they're quickly down towards flight number 1. Courting Matera leading over. They're all safely over the first. Just about moving into second place now is Mood for Mischief in the blue and pink silks. Alongside that one is Flutist in the grey and blue. A little wider out there, Musical Stardust, as they skip over flight number 2. OK. Courting Matera has got the visor on for the first time. Under Paddy Brennan goes over the mound with about a 3 or 4 length lead from Mood for Mischief, who's just about in second place now, with Seaborn on its inside and Flutist a little wider from that pairing. And then Knight Commander Musical Stardust is the next runner. Then Selling All the Time is in the pink jacket, the orange of Queen Soldier. Behind Queen Soldier then is Carpool with the noseband, and then Sweeping Rock and Rock on Aussie, the green and orange there with the white cap. Between horses, Hypnos at the back of the field, together with Jack's Light, who went to post early. They race back up the home straight this time, and on they go towards flight number 3. And it's Courting Matera who leads from Seaborn, with between runners Mood for Mischief and a bit wider Flutist in the cheek pieces, and then Knight Commander and Selling All the Time as they get over that flight. Then Musical Stardust and Carpool racing in midfield with Queen Soldier, and then came Sweeping Rock from Jack's Light. Second from back is Hypnos, sharing out last now with Rock on Aussie with a lap to go. So Courting Matera has made every step of it so far, from Mood for Mischief and Seaborn and Flutist the next wave of 3. Then Knight Commander the red and yellow from Musical Stardust as they go out over this next hurdle. Then Queen Soldier and Sweeping Rock and Selling All the Time and Rock on Aussie. Then Carpool, Jack's Light, and the back marker in maroon is Hypnos under Fergus Gregory. They turn down the side of the racecourse then, and it's Courting Matera who leads. From Seaborn in second and Mood for Mischief in third. Flutist is back in fourth. Then Knight Commander Selling All the Time and Carpool from Queen Soldier and Musical Stardust as they go over the flight down the side of the track. Sweeping Rock is still towards the back end of the field. Rock on Aussie's now been ridden along. Jack's Light is second to last, and the back marker is the pushed along Hypnos. They're about to go left-handed then and race towards what'll be 3 outs, and it's Courting Matera who's set the gallop from the outset. Still showing the way 2.5 lengths to Seaborn in second and Knight Commander in third. Flutist and Queen Soldier the next 2. Mood for Mischief has now dropped back a little as Courting Matera landed over that flight, still galloping pretty hard by about 4 lengths clear to Seaborn in second and Knight Commander in third. A further breakaway to Carpool, who's now made ground as they go over 2 from the end midway down the back straight, and as they did so, it's still Courting Matera giving a bold sight in the visor for the first time, but nowhere near as far in front as it has been, as Seaborn is close to within a length going over the mound. Knight Commander in third and Carpool back in fourth, and then Selling All the Time in fifth from Musical Stardust. Jack's Light's trying to stay on a bit, and then Sweeping Rock and Queen Soldier. They race down towards the end of the back straight, then Courting Matera about to be joined by Seaborn, the pair getting away from Knight Commander who's back in third. Then came Selling All the Time and Carpool. Behind Carpool then is Jack's Light. Behind Jack's Light, Musical Stardust, and then Sweeping Rock as they get to the top of the home straight. New leader Seaborn has been sent to the front under Jamie Moore. Courting Matera with no more to offer. Selling All the Time is still trying to stay on, and then came Jack's Light. That was the final hurdle, and Seaborn's landed charging over it in front, 8 lengths ahead of Courting Matera and Selling All the Time battling out second spot, but Seaborn is clear up top and will win well for Gary and Jamie Moore in the colours of owner Ian Beach. Seaborn eased down near the line. Courting Matera, he made so much of the running, was second. Selling All the Time in third. Jack's Light was back in fourth, and then came Knight Commander.
Absolutely hacked up Seaborn in the end, in the hands of Jamie Moore for Father Gary. 6-4 market leader, progressive on the flat last year, looked to have a very good hurdles mark. It didn't really happen last time behind a pretty useful rival, but it happened sure enough today. Courting Matera has run a valiant race from the front, but has run into a horse who's just way ahead of the handicapper.
Yeah, it's run well, Courting Matera. I think the fitting of the blinkers, his visor rather, has definitely had a positive effect. Whether they'll continue to is questionable, but if this horse is all right and there's any option, I think they should get it out, because I think that under a penalty in the next 8 days, I think the handicapper's going to take a real swinge to this.
What the handicapper knew beforehand was he's a horse with plenty of ability.
Exactly.
And he's proved to him now that he can do it.
Yes, as I say, he was really disappointing here last month, but Jamie Moore made sure he had him up near the pace to begin with, and he's taken full advantage of a mark which is not that